Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. So here in the heart of Mexico, this is a city that's hosted a handful of NFL games before, but now this is a different deal. A relocated franchise moving south of the border, playing here on a permanent basis. It's going to be exciting times here in the Mexican capital, that's for sure. And really all across this country, they're pumped for this because this will be Mexico's team. Now a first carry for their fullback. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll go with the keeper. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. When you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Back to throw here, Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Here's Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught, and he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll set up to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Desperados are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
They try to find Sharp, but it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Herbert now. Short throw underneath to Hurst. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 61 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Herbert. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On to the 2nd quarter, Mexico City in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll lose yards.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Herbert off of play action. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points,
But
and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Going quickly out to the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll look to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Desperados will extend their lead here just before halftime.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you up to Orlando. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out. The Charger drive about to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Short throw underneath to Hurst to give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Looking to throw. Herbert.
Again, that's Hurst.
And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They run the option here on 1st and 10.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right back to him on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Desperados take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. 5 plays there on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Open man downfield, it's Palmer.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That is taken in by Hurst. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 8.
Herbert.
That's taken in by Palmer.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Spiller is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll give to Spiller. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Time. You're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time.
Back now in Mexico City as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Second and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to find his running back. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Desperados are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 14. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Dobbins. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Hayden Hurst from 4 yards out. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime. Better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play you did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Now Herbert following the turnover. Right side, he has Johnston. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Herbert now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer. Here now, 2nd and 4. Herbert back to the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And they'll run it here. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPO,
touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Desperados are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense.